Yes, brothers and sisters of the earth, you Earthians, I have been among you, as you know. It was at a time when the world was much darker, actually was much darker than it is now. Even though you see much darkness, so much was accomplished with our Creator's Son's bestowal. What actually is this light? When I look at my life back in the days that Machiventa was my holy seer, I did not have an adjuster. I did not have contact with my adjuster. That's one of the huge differences now that we see is your reactive characters, your personalities responding to this light within. This is very hopeful. This is very different than the life that I led. Spirit was a far off and mysterious thing to us back then. We saw the light and the power of the Sage of Salem. He was to us a miraculous person. But we really, on the level of heart to heart and mind to mind, did not understand on the spiritual level what he was trying to say to us, that there was one God. But we chose to follow him, trying to explain to the rest of the world and the people we came in contact what this was about. Now, this one God idea is basically everywhere. And the next step is the teaching of this God within, the same God within. But it is true that only spirit can recognize spirit. And those who are not awake to this mystical presence of light and spirit, this actuality of existence, cannot perceive it. This is where your war is right now. How to manifest the presence of the light within to those who do not believe in such things. Because it cannot be scientifically proven and measured and documented and refined. But we know it is there. And that's what we are asking you to extend out into your world by your actual presence, by your commitment, your love of it, simply being spirit, communicating with spirit, extending spirit. That is what light is, the love and the energy of the upwelling goodness of the will of the Father. The free will is the will of the Father. That itself is a new idea. That itself, that idea could change your world. Because that means that everything is of a unified nature. You have a little bit of God to play with, to be creative with. That is your free will, your portion of free will. What a gift. When we apply it to the will of the Father and align ourselves with creation, that's the secret. So now we see these beings coming together, vibrating together, harmonizing together, spread out all over your world. And we are uplifting this place in spirit, in love, and we are together. So thank you for joining us.